After helping over 100 agents cross $100,000 and up in GCI, these are the top 7 things that you need to be doing to ensure that you make at least $100,000 in your first year of real estate. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those that are new here, my name is Andrew Dunn, and over the last few years, I've helped sell billions of dollars worth of real estate for teams, brokers, and agents all over North America. And along with my partner, we actually sell homes in Boca Raton in Florida. And we've also now helped over 100 agents add another $100,000 and up in GCI to their business through our coaching program and our EXP mentorship program. Both of the links, if you are interested in learning more about our coaching or joining our EXP organization, both those links are in the description below. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the top 7 things that we have seen consistently now, because we've helped over 100 people achieve $100,000 and up in GCI that have made them successful. And this is, if you are a brand new agent, these 7 things still hold true. So the first thing that you need to understand is you have to outwork everyone else in your market. This means working 50, 60 plus hours a week. That's going to be the reality, especially whilst you're in startup mode, all right? There is, of course, people out there, maybe people you look up to, top producers, people who've got teams, brokers, businesses, who are now working less. They have family time and all that great stuff that you want. However, I can guarantee if you ask them, they have not always been like that. They had to put the foundational work in to have the success they now have. So if you are wanting to be successful and you're not wanting to be one of the 80+% that fail within their first year and 90+% quit within 5 years, you have to put the work in. You have to put the groundwork in. There is no other way. There's no 2 ways about it. You have to do that. That is going to be one of the most important things for you to succeed, because from the groundwork of you putting in those hours, we can then make those hours more and more useful by putting them towards more and more high value tasks. But the first thing you have to do is you have to commit yourself to this as a business and commit those hours so that you can achieve success in real estate. So the second point is about being different. Now, one of the agents that I've spoken about in previous videos, because it's just such a great example, is a guy called the Inked Realtor. Now, if you go and look him up and see his branding, it is very obvious who he serves. And he has really stood out in his market. Here's the thing. Is everyone going to be attracted to working with him? No. But are the people he wants to work with him? Yes. And he stands out. Ultimately, he just doesn't look like another realtor in the market. He looks different. He presents himself as different, and he attracts the different type of clientele that resonate with his style. Tip 3 is about building in leverage to your business through social media. The thing about cold calling and door knocking and networking events is you've got to go out and you've got to do them. It's incredibly difficult to scale, and you've only got a certain amount of time in the day to do it. When you start leveraging social media in both free and paid avenues, you literally get all your time back and you will get leads coming to you. So this could be like we do, which is using Facebook, and that can be organic ways by using Facebook groups to get deals, or Facebook Marketplace, completely free. Have loads of agents that have got loads of deals from those free strategies. And then also the other side, which is leveraging paid ads, which is exactly how we're getting agents to $100,000 and up in GCI in a matter of months. It's not even years, right? Now, you obviously got YouTube as well. These are people making 7-figure businesses. There's someone in our organization who did 7 figures, over $1 million in their first year in real estate, using YouTube organic. They didn't spend any money on ads. So leveraging social media and building that into your business from the very beginning is going to be a way that you can ensure consistent deal flow, so you're not on that real estate roller coaster. Number 4 is about being a knowledgeable agent. Now, a lot of people don't really understand what this means. Let me give you a prime example. When people work with more experienced agents, why do you think they feel more confident in their decision? Here's why. Because when you pick up a phone as a buyer or seller and you ring, Joe, and you're like, Joe, I'm interested in 123 Main Street. And he goes, oh yeah, 123 Main Street's good. The properties around there. Or you say, I'm interested in a house like 123 Main Street. Yeah, it's good. Properties around there are selling for between, 400, 450, depending 2-bed, 3-bath, mortgage rates about this, like this is what the area's like. This is what the rates are. All that information they can just spiel off just shows how knowledgeable they are about that certain area. And that just conveys absolute confidence. Now, the good thing about this is you don't actually need to be an active agent for a long time to convey yourself as an extremely knowledgeable person in your market. We've proved this time and time again with new agents that you can just go really deep on your market, gather up all that intelligence, all that information. And then when you're getting on with leads, and this is why we also love social media, because you get a lot of at-bats, a lot of swings at the leads, right? You can then convey your knowledge and you get more practice and more repetitions a lot faster, which allows you to fail forward, right? This means that you can cock some of them up, right? And you will be okay because you've got more coming to you, all right? So number 5 is about being efficient. Now, what does this look like? I'm talking about systems and processes. Prime example, if you're not using some type of CRM, it is stupid. You are not treating this like a business. You have to be efficient with your time. And the only way you can be efficient is by building in systems to your business. This is, again, going back to social media. That is a system. That is a lead generation system. Those leads can then come into your CRM. You could have follow-up systems in place. You could have listing systems and processes in place. You could have your TC as part of your system when deals are coming in. You could have follow-up systems in place. This is about being efficient with your time. There is a very good reason that there is a lot of very small teams, like micro teams, solo agents, or basically with a TC and an admin, 3 people total, doing north of 100 deals a year, because they have really dialed in their efficiencies. So they are literally just going out and selling homes to people that are ready to sell right now, and everything else is being taken care of by other people or systems in their business. So the 6th tip is losing is just part of the game. You're in real estate, you are going to lose deals, you're going to lose buyers, you're going to lose listing presentations. This is just a part of the industry. It's a part of business in general, and you have to get comfortable with failing forward. If you aren't very good at that feeling, then I've got a reality check for you. Like, maybe this isn't the right place for you, because no matter how experienced you are, we are extremely experienced with buying and selling homes. We still lose deals. It doesn't mean that we're a bad agent. It just means that that agent might have had something else they wanted, or they just negotiated slightly better. And, we on our teams, we've done thousands of deals at this point. We have a lot of experience. It still happens, and you just got to be comfortable with it. That's just the reality of the situation. Just get comfortable with losing. It's part of the journey. It's part of the business. And over time, you will lose less and less and less and less. But especially for the new agents listening to this, you will lose a lot at the beginning, and you've got to be comfortable with that. All right. So my 7th and final tip is you have to think long term. This is a 10-year game at a minimum. If you're trying to get into real estate to make a quick buck, you are in the wrong industry, but you are absolutely in the right industry if you want to become a millionaire. This is the 3rd top industry for the most millionaires in the world, behind finance and technology, which is wild. And ultimately, no one has to have any credentials to do this, which is why we love this industry so much. It's making so many people incredibly wealthy, giving them the lives they ultimately want with their family and all that amazing stuff. But you have to think long term. When you are selling a home, the average person moves every 5 to 7 years. You sell a home now, whatever it costs you to get that client, the chances are you do a great job with them and you stay in touch. In 5-7 years time, they're going to move again. You might get another sell buy from them, right? And this just compounds over time. So within a 10-year period, you could potentially do 5 deals from one family. This is what is absolutely astonishing about real estate, which is why some people can grow such huge businesses and make so much money, because they play this like long-term game. It's this long-term, like 10-year cycle, and it's like, 5 years, every 5 years, they're getting deals out of the same people all the time. And that's not to include referrals, right? So you have to be thinking long-term. I am going to turn some people off here, which is a good thing. If you are coming into this for a couple of years, it's not the right industry for you. If you are coming into this as a long-term career and something you want to build long-term financial stability and wealth, this is definitely the right industry for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you are interested in having a little bit more accountability and one-on-one time, the link for our coaching is below. And if you would like all our coaching and courses 100% for free, we could chat about you joining our EXP organization, and the link for that is also in the description below. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell, and I will see you in the next video.